Wait on the new VisionCustomShirts.com. Green flag to fly. Krigler has control of the field. The triple threat at Arrowhead is underway with the CompCam Super Dirt Series 3 wide for the lead in turn number 1. Tristan Chamberlain, little hey, how you doing to Krigler. He'll slide up in front of Stevens. They'll make contact. Tony Jackson Jr. says, all right, boys, we're gone. He'll lead lap number 1. Now Stevens going to rock around the top side of Chamberlain. Chamberlain, very aggressive move there on the start. Not a good start for Krigler. Already back to the 5th spot as he now looks to the outside of B.J. Robinson with the 4th position. Nearly 3 wide back there with Hilsebeck, Bagley, and Beard as Tony Jackson Jr. is your leader by 1.7 seconds over Stevens. You see the nose damage to the 2 machine. Got to wonder how that's going to come into play throughout tonight's racing action. 3 in the books, 32 to go. Now Stevens has got company. Here comes Chamberlain once again. Tristan Chamberlain chasing the Rookie of the Year this year with the One of Outlaw Case Construction Late Model Series. Tony Jackson Jr., brand new for 2024 in the Capital House car, looking for his first win as the driver of that machine. He got the heat race win over Hilsebeck, put him on the outside pole of tonight's feature event. Cards played his way so far. But he's approached lap traffic in just 5 laps, 5 in, 30 to go. Everybody around the top of turns 1 and 2. We kind of figured that would be the way as Jackson and have step to the outside of fellow Show Me State driver Austin Vincent. Now Jackson back to the bottom. Where's he going to go? Last time by, the gap was 3 seconds between Jackson and Stevens. This time by, it's down to 2.5. Tony Jackson Jr. caught behind the Rookie of the Year contenders. He'll clear Vincent. Now he drives it in deep on the bottom of turns 3 and 4. Right up in front of Brandon Ball. Now 2-lap cars separate the 25 and the 2. Tony Jackson Jr. 3 wide with lap cars. Stevens that time cut it to 1.5 seconds, but he's got to get around Ball and Vincent. That's a battle we're going to see all year long. Now Chance Man, he'll go a lap down. Jackson slicing and dicing through lap traffic. 8 in the books, 27 to go. He's going to go 2 for 1 down the backstretch. He gets by Stuckey and by Hawkins. Tyler Stevens has cleared the 5 of Vincent. A 2nd, 3rd, 4th, and 5th right there together. It's Jackson and Stevens, Chamberlain, Krigler, and Martin, your top 5. Now Stevens caught behind lap traffic. Chamberlain has to get on the binders not to get into him. Brandon Ball getting a little sideways in front of Krigler. Tony Jackson Jr. now has 4 lap cars between him and 2nd. He's going to try to put his teammate, the 3W Brendan Wheeler, on a lap down. 10 in the books, 25 to go. He has had tough luck in his 2 previous trips to this facility. 18th and 22nd is tonight the night prime time breaks through. He has not found victory lane with the CompCam Super Dirt Series in 2 years. Down the back straightaway, Chamberlain going to step to the outside of Stevens. He'll take the 2nd spot away. Stevens now going to be under fire from the 12 of the Hillbilly Rockets. Scott Krigler, B.J. Robinson joining the mix. Robinson a 3rd place finish last Saturday night. He's looking to take that points lead away from Kyle Beard. Chamberlain, he's going to try to split lap cars down the backstretch. Stuckey and Cole, as now Stevens up across the nose of Krigler. And Tony Jackson Jr. way out front. He's over in turn number 1. 2nd place Tristan Chamberlain just now entered that corner. He's going to drift up the speedway. He nearly jumps the cushion as the Mr. Dent Collision Repair caution flag flies for the first time tonight. Shane Hebert going to go to a stop over in turn number 4. The driver line. Turn downhill in 3 and 4. We're back to green at Arrowhead. And it turns 1 and 2. Bad start for Chamberlain. He'll fall back to 3rd. Here comes Hilsebeck to the inside of Martin for the 4th spot. Now Krigler going to have the 22 right up in front of his nose. As Morgan Bagley goes to the bottom in 3 and 4. Tony Jackson Jr., great restart for him, as he'll lead by 0.8 of a second after the 1st lap. Now Stevens going to bobble on the cushion. That got Chamberlain and Martin bunched up as well. Hilsebeck now up to the 5th spot. Bagley 6th, Krigler 7th, Robinson 8th. Kyle Beard's got company in the 9th position. Here comes the 15 of Clayton Stuckey. As John Kirby starting to march his way to the front. He won that B main. He's going to get by the 8 of Dylan McCowan. Now Stevens sees the 20 TC of Tristan Chamberlain go by. Stevens in front of Martin. Martin, big crossover move from the 36 machine. Slider inbound in 1 and 2. Logan Martin going to take over that spot. Tyler Stevens from 2nd to 4th in a lap. As Tony Jackson Jr., 17 laps complete, coming to halfway next time by. Hills the big slider out on Stevens. Mercy me, Tyler Stevens can't catch a break. He'll drift up the speedway. Now here comes Krigler looking at his inside for the 5th spot. Logan Martin into 3 and 4, drifts up the speedway, slider inbound, yes sir. Chamberlain going to cross him over for 2nd. You take Tony Jackson Jr. out of this race, we have had a dandy here at Arrowhead. Tony Jackson Jr. continues to lead. Coming around this time, 19 in the book, 16 to go. Martin slider again. Chamberlain's ready for it. He'll cross him over. Chamberlain still in 2nd. Martin back to the top in a 1 and 2. He's going to try to cross over Chamberlain now. Stevens slow on the front stretch. Oh my, Tyler Stevens going to come to a stop. Will bring out the Mr. Dent caution flag just as Martin took 2nd too. 20 in the books, 15 to go as the caution flag flies for the 2nd time. Chamberlain will take 2nd back over. We go back to the last completed lap. And Tyler Stevens, man, he has had a tough night. Caught in a first lap melee there. Had held on to the 2nd spot for a while. Saw the 20 go by. And had a little contact with the 22 of Hilsebeck on the restart. And Tyler Stevens going to pull it to the pit area. Drive.